Animals are constantly communicating, even when it doesn't sound or look like language to us. A sniff, a tail flick, a purr, a squeak. These aren't random behaviors. They're signals. Humans rely heavily on words, but animals depend on senses we don't always notice or fully understand. Smell, vibration, posture, sound, and movement all carry meaning in their world. In this video, we're looking at familiar animals and everyday behaviors and asking what they're actually doing when they communicate. Not what they're trying to say in human terms, but how their bodies and senses evolved to share information in their own ways. When dogs meet, sniffing isn't rude, it's informative. Dogs rely heavily on their sense of smell to understand the world far more than humans do. Near a dog's tail are scent glands that release chemical signals carrying detailed information. By sniffing, a dog can learn another dog's age, sex, health status, and even emotional state. It's similar to how humans use facial expressions or tone of voice to read social situations. This behavior helps dogs decide how to interact, whether to play, keep distance, or stay calm. It's fast, efficient, and incredibly accurate for them. So while it might look strange to us, sniffing is simply how dogs gather social information and communicate safely without conflict. Cats purr by moving air past their voice box while breathing in and out. For a long time, people believed cats only purred when they were happy, but scientists have noticed cats also purr when they're stressed, injured, or nursing. Because of this, purring is thought to serve multiple purposes. It may help cats communicate calmness, comfort themselves, or strengthen bonds between mothers and kittens. Some researchers even suggest the vibrations may support healing, though this isn't fully proven. What's important is that purring doesn't mean just one thing. It depends on the situation the cat is in. So when a cat purrs, it isn't always a sign of happiness. It's a flexible behavior that helps cats cope, communicate, and regulate themselves. Whiskers are not just long hairs. They are specialized sensory tools. At the base of each whisker are nerve endings that send information directly to the brain. When whiskers touch objects or feel changes in air movement, they help animals judge space, detect obstacles, and sense nearby motion. This is especially useful in low light or tight spaces. Whiskers can also reflect mood. Some animals pull their whiskers back when stressed or push them forward when curious. So whiskers help animals navigate the world safely, even when vision isn't reliable. Cats lick their fur as a way to clean themselves. Their tongues are covered in tiny hook-like structures that help remove dirt, loose hair, and parasites. Grooming also helps regulate body temperature. When saliva evaporates from the fur, it creates a cooling effect, especially in warm environments. Beyond cleanliness, grooming has a calming effect. Repetitive licking can help cats soothe themselves when stressed or overstimulated. So when a cat licks its fur, it's not just about appearance. It's maintenance, temperature control, and emotional regulation all at once. Mice squeak to communicate with each other. These sounds can signal danger, attract attention, or express distress. Many mouse vocalizations happen at frequencies humans can't hear. What we notice as squeaks are only a small part of their communication system. Mice also use sound to maintain social bonds and locate one another, especially in dark or crowded environments. So squeaking isn't random noise, it's an important part of how mice interact and survive. Animals do communicate, but they don't use language the way humans do. Human speech relies on specific brain areas and complex vocal control that most animals don't have. Many animals lack the anatomy needed to form precise sounds. Others don't have the brain structures required to build grammar or symbolic language. Instead, animals communicate through sounds, body language, scent, and movement. These systems work well within their species, even if they don't translate to human speech. So animals aren't silent or unintelligent. They simply communicate in ways shaped by their bodies and brains, not by human language. Rabbits have large ears because they serve more than one purpose. First, big ears help rabbits hear extremely well, allowing them to detect predators from far away. Second, rabbit ears help regulate body temperature. Blood vessels near the surface release heat, helping rabbits cool down, especially in warm environments. The size and movement of their ears also help them focus on specific sounds while staying alert. So big ears aren't just cute. They're tools for survival, awareness, and temperature control. Once you start paying attention, animal communication is everywhere. It just doesn't come packaged as words. Understanding this doesn't make animals feel distant. If anything, it helps us notice them more clearly. The more we learn how animals sense and communicate, the easier it becomes to respect their boundaries, their needs, and the quiet ways they interact with the world around them.